What's in a name? When it comes to reproductive health pioneer Margaret Sanger, the answer is controversy. Controversy that darkens her legacy enough for Planned Parenthood of New York to remove her name from the clinic she founded. Merrill McGee is Chief Equity and Engagement Officer for Planned Parenthood of New York.
There's a recognition of her support of the eugenics movement as a part of the legacy of this institution.
Sanger's contribution to reproductive health and rights can't be ignored. Much of her work was directed toward voluntary birth control and public health programs. She opened the first reproductive health clinic in the U.S. in Brooklyn 103 years ago. But critics have pointed to her support for eugenics, a discredited movement of the times that sought to improve humankind through selective breeding, ideas condemned as racist today.
It's important, as a society that we begin to reckon with the often, multiple ways in which our heroes and champions show up in the world.
The organization joins other institutions reevaluating the legacies of those whose names brand their facilities. In June, Princeton University removed President Woodrow Wilson's name from its School of Public Policy and Wilson College. Princeton's president, writing to the Princeton community, the trustees concluded that Wilson's racist thinking and policies make him an inappropriate namesake for a school or college whose scholars, students, and alumni must stand firmly against racism in all its forms. Merrill McGee says Sanger's name carries an unfortunate weight, too heavy to place it in front of the communities Planned Parenthood serves.
The legacy of the support of eugenics has been used to shame women of color and Black women in particular for seeking health services that are vital to our community and to ourselves as a result.
Now, the National Planned Parenthood office says it supports the New York chapter's decision to remove Sanger's name from the clinic, telling the New York Times that while there's no sign on the clinic, it had been identified internally and publicly with Sanger's name. It will now be known as the Manhattan Health Center. Tamsa?